Hey fellow wanderers, long time no see. Sorry I haven't really been on lately, and I'm sorry that my camera is really shaky. I'm doing it from my phone because we're in the middle of moving from our apartment to our house. Eris, no! I'm actually in like this weird nook in my closet right now. Hold on. Ugh. Oh, I'm gonna get back in my nook. My Harry Potter nook. Anyways. I just kind of wanted to give you like a quick update on my life, what's been going on, and then maybe in this video, maybe in the next video, I'm going to talk about dedication to deity. My cat really wants in here, but she's not allowed because there are clothes on the floor and she pees on clothes. So, but yeah, this should be a pretty quick video. I think I'm just going to do an update here. So I don't really remember the last video I posted, but I assume it's been about a month since I posted. But basically what's going on is Nick and I are moving from our apartment into a big house on like the opposite end of town with a bunch of other guys. So we get the master because there's two of us, and Nick just makes enough to the point where he feels comfortable paying a little bit extra, but it's still much less than we were paying at the apartment with both of us. So there's that. On the job front, first thing I did when I got back, as far as jobs go, was to get involved with a temp agency because I decided that would be the easiest way. I'd be getting paid a little to figure out what the fuck I wanted to do. And several people wanted to hire me on. This particular temp agency was specifically hiring for, or like specifically dealt with the leasing industry in leasing apartments and things like that. I worked for this leasing temp agency for about 2 weeks before I found my own kind of forever place. And it's kind of been a bit stressful, but I feel like it's going to be worth it. And I also feel like I'm kind of talking myself into it at the same time because it's so hard. Basically what's going on is, what happened was I originally was working at this one particular very large, very extravagant looking apartment community. And I think that they wanted to hire me on because I'm pretty organized in my job as far as jobs go. And I really liked being a temp because I thought essentially I get to learn a little bit without having a lot of responsibility placed on me because I'm only there temporarily. If they don't like me, they can just say, didn't work out. Or if they do like me, they can offer me a job and I still have the power to say no. Not that like anytime a job is offered, you don't have the power to say no, but just for the sake of talking about this. And then I went to a different one, which I probably should have kind of stuck with, just because, the reason I said no was because it was so far north and we were moving south. It wouldn't have been that big of a deal if we were staying where we were staying, like in our apartment, but it kind of was a big deal because we were moving south. And, so I wanted something at least a little bit closer, so I took this job elsewhere. While I was at that first apartment community, one of the leasing managers there was good friends with the leasing manager who's my boss right now, and she said, hey, give me your resume. I have a friend who's looking for leasing agents, she's really, really eager. And I went to a interview after my, like, well, about, like, at the beginning of my second week temping, and she loved me, and she said, how soon can you start? And I said, well, I'm done working at this place at the end of the week, and I just would like to finish that out. And she was like, okay, well, that's fine. And then, like, that following day, they, my correspondent at the leasing temp agency, she said that apartment community would like me to work for them for another week. And I would have liked to, because it was really easy, but I was kind of eager to get started on. It was easy, and I felt like I was learning a lot more. They put a little bit more responsibility on me, and but I went ahead and said, no, I've already taken a job somewhere else. And she was like, oh, congratulations. And then I kind of never heard from her again, even though I sent her a few questions, like, texts about questions and stuff. So that happened. After that, I got started working at this place, and the manager manages 2 communities. They're both pretty small, pretty average, small sized, and they're both very, very old. They were built in the 70s, so there's really not a lot going for them in general. People nowadays, they want kind of a luxurious feel, and they want in-unit washer and dryers. Sometimes they want wood floors. Sometimes they want, like, lots and lots and lots of different things that were very important to them. At least one of these properties, we don't have built-in, we don't have, like, even hookups for washer and dryers. So we rent a European style. I'm sure there's a better name for it, but my manager keeps calling it that. But it's basically a washer and dryer combination. But unfortunately, on at least one of these properties, there isn't much room in most of the floor plans for one. I don't know. It's just like a whole thing, and I'm kind of left alone all day to kind of fend for myself, and that's okay. The manager, she really likes me, and she really, really, really wants to stick it out with me, and she's super, super sorry that she can't really give me the time that she feels like she needs. But the majority of the reason why I took the job was because I liked her. I felt I'm one of those people that kind of has to be managed in a very specific way. That's very empathetic. I can't be really left to my own devices and expected to thrive, which was one of the issues at my job at the beginning of this year. Is I was told everything I was doing wrong, not a lot of what I was doing right, and kind of like fix it or we don't need you anymore, essentially was the feeling. They never outright said that, but that's kind of how it felt. So at this place, she really, that is kind of her managing style, and that's why I liked her, and that's why I took the job. And she really seemed to like that I was really new to this, because she can kind of mold me any way she wants. But it's kind of stressful right now because I'm driving, because it's still a little further north than I'd like. I think I'm just going to stick it out maybe for 6 months to a year and see how it goes. I'm not really willing to give up on it yet, even though it's like the things that are wrong with it aren't really her fault. They're the management company's kind of odd, but I'm just kind of hoping that soon it'll ease up. But that's an update for right now, like on my personal life. Just in case you were interested. I love the house. Oscar and Eris are both here. We're still not completely moved out of the old place yet, but we've been staying here. And that's been fun. Mostly just getting laundry done and trying to get this closet like up and running, I guess. But yeah, this little cubby hole will be my witchy room. I'm excited about it. Yeah, it's like very Harry Potter-esque. So anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Keep on wandering. Bye.